And hello, World Wide Web. Welcome to the Hangin with Web show live on HWWS Web TV. I'm GW Pomichter, and we've got a great show for you tonight, guys. We are here. This is about our third broadcast from the new studio in the new house. We're really super excited, guys. We hope you'll go ahead, hit the share button. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, go ahead, share it to your page, share it to your profile, share it to a friend's page, share it to a page of a guy that you really didn't like that much, but you knew him in high school. Share it to his page too, because you don't want him to miss this stuff. We've got a fantastic show. Well, you hit all the shares. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to do tonight. We're going to be hanging out with some really cool, special people we've met on the convention circuit. And this is kind of a special broadcast for us because, we don't get to do our filmmaker community that often. We get a lot of comic creators and a lot of writers. But the writer that we're going to bring on tonight is the writer of a film and a documentary series that he's already done. We're going to bring up our new friend. Y'all on the internet will know him as Fagatron. I didn't make that up. He made that up. That's a thing. Look him up, man. You guys are going to love this. He's doing some amazing stuff. If you don't love anything else, you're going to love the cosplay. You're going to love the costuming. And it's amazing. And you got to check it out. You're going to check out his documentary that's already out on the internet. There's a teaser for it. It's out. It's The Gay in the Life of a Superhero. A Gay in the Life of a Superhero. That's right. You're going to check that out online. But we're going to talk to him about his new film project that he's working on right now. So as we talk to him about that, we're also going to be joined in the studio by our good friend. We had a great time hanging out with her at Central Florida Comic Con. We got to hang out with her. Veronica Foy, you'll know her online as Corrupted V Cosplay, but she's here tonight because she actually talked to Fagatron. She did a fantastic interview and a cover for him in Cosplay Multiverse magazine. And that's going to be coming up. So, guys, before anything else, before I say anything else or spout off anymore, let's bring our guests up to the screen. Please welcome Veronica Foy and Fagatron.
Hi.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, it has been a busy month since Central Florida Comic Con. We've been crazy. So
that's good. That's glad. I've also had a really interesting last month. I actually have met Fagatron for a couple editions back for the magazine, and he requested to be in this August magazine, which just is out now, so you can get all the details, all the interviews, all the juicy stuff. And I'll see you, Fagatron.
It has been a crazy year in general. I've been busy filming my 2020 calendar, as well as my documentary, A Gay in the Life of a Superhero, the making of the Fagatron 2022 calendar. So both of my films, my other film that I filmed earlier in the year, Fagatron and Galaxia, both films are going to have their world premiere on August 6th. So I'm very busy, but I definitely am a big fan of Veronica and her magazine, and I was deeply honored to be in it a couple months ago, and then I reached out to her, and I thought it would be a great tie-in to my films, and she definitely immediately agreed to have me on the cover, which I really thought was very admirable of her. So I'm very excited and honored.
That's fantastic.
This is my first interview ever. So I'm really honored and excited to be here and very humbled. So
we're glad you're here, man. First of all, guys, get a load of this. Solo him out real quick. Get a load of this, man. This is awesome. Fantastic, flamboyant, all kinds of superhero sexy right here, guys.
That's what I'm going for.
I'm loving it, man. Okay. So let's talk a little bit, man. Let's start about how did this crazy journey start for you? What brought this character to life for you?
Well, it happened about 10 years ago. It was Halloween of 2010, and I had told my friend Jaina, who's also an amazing artist herself, asked her that I wanted to be a car. I wanted to transform into a car. So, being the genius that she is, we went to Home Depot and picked up a bunch of cardboard boxes, and she literally made me transform into a car. which was absolutely amazing. Like, it was probably one of the best costumes I've ever worn. So of course, throughout the night, everyone was asking me like, "Who are you? Who are you? What's your name? What's your name?" So my license plates, I'd already decided on the name Fagatron. So I put on the license plate of the car Fagatron. So everyone started like, what's the story? What's the story with Fagatron? So I kind of let it ride for that year, and then every year since then, I started dressing up as Fagatron. And I'm not gonna lie, I was never really a writer, but I decided that I wanted to write the origin story of Fagatron. So I started writing the book, and that's been a process, since I was not really a writer. So I took some classes at Miami-Dade and started like just learning the process. So it's been a process. My book is not ready yet. It should hopefully be out by next year. It's definitely a work in progress, but I somehow jumped into the foray of film, which I think is absolutely amazing. It's such a great environment to be in. So I wrote the screenplay for the movie Fagatron, King of Galaxia, along with my director. I reached out to these boys called Bad Orange Entertainment, and we collaborated on the project and co-wrote the script. And now the movie's done, and I'm super, super excited.
That is awesome, man. And it's what a great story too. You just kind of fell into finding your niche here, huh?
Definitely. I was living in Chicago back then, and I decided to move out to Miami about 7 years ago. So that's when things really started to flourish. Once I moved here to Miami, and I started getting into like the Comic-Con conventions and stuff like that, and making appearances as Fagatron at the conventions. And honestly, I'm just having a really great time. I did a 2020 calendar that was a lot of fun. Filmed at the Versace Mansion. I'm just going along for the ride.
Yeah, man. You know what? You can find what you're passionate about and find what you love to do, and find a way to do it all the time. You're the most blessed person ever, because it's hard to get that niche. Veronica, how did you hook up with this guy, man?
So a couple months back, I started the magazine Cosplay Multiverse. I started in January, and by February, I decided to hit up some groups so that way I can target everyone. I wanted really this magazine to be the Game Informer for cosplayers, have cosplay tips, makeup tips, and cosplayers around the world that are not known. So Fagatron sent me his picture one time, and I just thought his amazing cosplay was so fantastic. It actually ended up a 2-page spread, which was amazing. It had the wings and the background. It was just so great. So then a couple months back, he asked me. He's like, "Hey, do you have a magazine cover?" I said, "Hey, listen, we don't have anybody for August. Let's get you into August. Let's go." And that's how we we talked to each other online and everything else. We never met in person. He actually invited me for the premiere. Hopefully I'm able to go. We'll see. But other than that, we've been collaborating and trying to be each other's kind of backup.
That's fantastic. It really is. That's what this community, this fantastic creative community that we have on the convention circuit is so wonderful for, because you see people online or through Facebook or social media, and at conventions that you wouldn't meet, or even if you did, you probably wouldn't know you had so much in common, or we were part of this community, until you get to see them in the full-on Fagatron. Then you know. This is one of my people, I can tell. And it's a great community to be a part of. How long have you been doing conventions and cosplay, Fagatron?
Honestly, I just started back in January of 2018. That was when I made my debut as Fagatron. That's when I decided, okay, I'm gonna follow my dream and I'm gonna go for this, and I'm not gonna stop. So I decided then that I would, start going to conventions and whatnot. I had an amazing 2018. Was so amazing. I went to all the conventions. It was so much fun. I picked up a couple prizes along the way, and the community, the cosplay community, there's just so much love in that community. Like when you go to a convention, everyone wants to be there. And they're so happy to just see you however you are, and everyone is dressed up, and even if they just have an eyeliner on, it's just, you could tell that they're so excited and so happy to be there. And I really miss that, and I can't wait to get back to the convention circuit.
So how much? What kind of work did you do on the cosplay and on the film projects while everything was shut down during COVID last year?
Well, I was writing, so that's when I wrote the screenplay. I actually wrote the screenplay during quarantine, during the pandemic. That's when I wrote the screenplay for the Fagatron King of Galaxia. And again, I've been working on my book, so meanwhile, I was planning my calendar for 2022. I was going to do 2021, but then everything happened. So I was just like purchasing things and making costumes and writing, and that's where the movie came along. And
that's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of give us the teaser blurb for King of Galaxia. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect from this film.
Well, King of Galaxia, it's about entertainment news reporter Enrique Caliente, who works with Voltage News, and he has scored an interview with Fagatron. So it's sort of like the old school Barbara Walters specials, like, you know, an interview with Fagatron. So that's pretty much the basis of the film. And it's just really, really fun film. The actor Michael, who portrays Enrique, he just really brought that character to life. And it's really amazing to see, you know, all these characters in that film are in my book. So it's amazing to see my characters come to life besides me, Fagatron, you know what I mean? So it was just a really great production on that film. And Jonathan Gill, the director with Bad Orange Entertainment, he's absolutely amazing. He's a pro, a genius. Like, he just really brought everything really well together. So that's
awesome. Now, give us a little bit of the backstory of this character that you've created, Fagatron. Tell us where he's from and how did he get here and why is he wandering around Earth conventions?
Well, you're gonna have to read my book for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, all right.
I'm just
Yes, or you can also this August edition also has the interview, a little bit more of the story behind Fagatron as well, and it also has interviews by Hanging with the Web Show, so you can find out more about you guys as well.
Awesome, yeah.
I mean, Fagatron, you know, so Fagatron is the king of Galaxia, which is a planet hidden among the stars, and he is the first of his kind. He's a Galaxicon with human skin and a human heart. His mother was an Academy Award-winning actress who was kidnapped from Earth and taken to the planet Galaxia, where she mated with one of the Galaxicons and Fagatron. So it's a very intricate story. My book is set in the fashion world, so it's a superhero fashion book story. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really, really excited to get my book out.
That's fantastic. So tell us, Veronica, a little bit about the August edition of Cosplay Multiverse magazine. What can we look for in this edition?
We have Fagatron and the front and back cover, as well as an exclusive interview with Fagatron and an exclusive look of some of the sneak peek pictures of the movie, as well as it has cosplay tips by Murder Doll Ivy, and of course an interview for you guys. You guys have a 4-page spread as well, where you can find out everything about Hanging with the Web Show.
Wow. All right, I didn't know that. Just for the record out there, if you guys are watching, I had no idea there was a 4-page spread on the show. Yeah. So you know what, guys? We come back on the other side. We're going to talk to Fagatron a little bit more. We're going to find out what he is up to. That he's surrounded by all this stuff and lights and everything. We're going to find out what he's up to today. So stay tuned in for more. We'll be right back.
Famous Faces and Funnies in Melbourne, Florida is leading the way in pop culture fun. From comic books and graphic novels to Funko Pops and collector's items, Famous Faces and Funnies has it all. Rick Shea and the professional team at Famous Faces and Funnies are friendly and knowledgeable. Whether you're looking for toys, props, collector treasures, or a new comic book, Famous Faces and Funnies is your one-stop shop. To find Famous Faces and Funnies on Facebook and Twitter, just type at FFF Comics.
What was it you promised your old man?
Never give up. Do something they'll never forget. I'm afraid I am a coward. I'm sorry for everything.
Meg,
This is my
you'll
moment.
be missed.
If I had done this a long time ago,
A true movie-land tragedy.
it would have saved a lot of pain.
Peg Entwistle, known for her spectacular Broadway performances and a promising movie career, is gone.
This is Cosplay Michael with the Hangin with Web Show. I want to tell you about my friends at Embellis Effects in Orlando, Florida. They've got makeup, costumes, and props for all of your costume needs. And the team at Embellis Effects is helpful and friendly. Embellis Effects is one of my favorite places, and I know it will be yours too. I'll see you there. Or go to embelliseffects.com. And remember, cosplay is for everyone.
We are a touring acoustic duo crashing kitchens around the country. We go from house to house every Friday night and we create music, we create food, a good time, we stream it live and we do it for free. So now we're just really kind of like trying to develop it and build a community group that people believe in, then they'll help us. So we played from our rehearsal room, we played from the bathroom, thankfully that didn't catch on.
I probably played guitar in my room, not for anyone, in front of anyone, nobody heard, for probably about 10 years.
And then one Friday night we played from the kitchen. It's the main place people want to be. It's where the food is, it's where the drink is, it's where the best lighting is. You can go to any party and I guarantee you, the kitchen is going to be popping.
Our ultimate goal, I think, would be to crash kitchens every Friday all around the world.
I'm GW Pomichter.
I'm Dina Marie.
I'm Sage Ia.
I'm Thomas Carter Rochester.
Hey, I'm David Thompson.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
Hi, I'm Mark.
Hey there, this is Dave Adams.
Hi, I'm Rosemary Rose.
Jerome Conner here.
Hey guys, it's Josh Bauer.
It's Willow Schuyler.
I'm Cosplay Michael.
Abba. It's your boy Country.
I'm Ryan Permison.
And I'd like to ask you guys,
please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please, please, please
subscribe.
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 Please subscribe to HWWS
WebTV.
Great bunch of people.
And don't forget to smash the bell.
Ring that bell.
Smash that bell.
Hit that bell.
Hit the bell to be notified.
Hit the bell to get notified of new shows
and videos.
You're going to want to do that, so do that soon.
So we can cross that 20,000 mark.
And get us to 100,000 subscribers.
To 1 million, and 10 million, and 100 million.
On HWWS.
WebTV.
You'll really like it. I guarantee it.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Hangin' with Web Show live on HWWS Web TV. As the wonderful family of stars from HWWS Web TV just said, please subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you're not, go on over and subscribe anyway. If you're watching on Facebook page, share this video, share our guests and all the links that you see in the chat tonight, because Sage is going to be bouncing links up for our guests. Please welcome back to the screen our guests, Miss Veronica Foy and Fagatron. Hey, guys. Welcome back.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Well, we have a clip here that is, I guess, what is this, the teaser? Is this the teaser? Or this is the teaser for King of Galaxia. When we come back on the other side of this clip, Fagatron, you can tell us a little bit about what we're looking at. When we all go, what am I watching? You can tell us exactly what that is. So go ahead and roll that.
So is he actually going to show up this time? I mean, he flies around in shiny suits calling himself Fagatron. I don't think he can resist the attention.
I figured it was time for the people to get to know the real me.
He saved my life. He made me who I am.
It's the house.
Well, Christian Inferno, congratulations. You're live on Voltage News.
Damn it, can I please have some privacy? Where are you from?
I come from the planet Galaxia.
Just one moment, he...
Okay, so...
Oh my God, that was amazing!
So exciting. Thank you so very much for playing that. That was really, really exciting. Like, to see that on the screen. It's amazing.
Exciting.
This is my single, my song, Hater Nation, that I wrote for the movie. The song is performed by a good friend of mine in Chicago. Her name is Issei. So I reached out to her. I had written the song a couple years ago for my book because I wanted to include it as a CD single in the book. That's how long I've been writing the book, okay, that I wanted it to be a CD single. And then I reached out to her and I was like, I'm making a movie and I would really like this song to come to life. And she banged that song out. Like, it's so amazing. The song is called Hater Nation. You can find it on Spotify. on iTunes. It's available everywhere, and it's just a really shady fashion bop, which I think you will love.
That is fantastic. So, Veronica, what do you think? What do you think of the teaser?
Oh my God, I was blown away. I can't wait to see more of Fagatron. This is so amazing. It's so unique community as well. I've never seen anything like this before. It's just, you can see the talent. You can feel the love. It's so electric. I love it.
Thank you.
Wow.
The actor was absolutely amazing, Michael. If I could give him an Academy Award for his performance, just for the energy that he brought on set, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm very excited for him.
That's awesome.
To see him in the movie.
So if people come away from the movie, they're going to feel fun. They're going to enjoy the excitement of what you're doing out there. If you could make sure that they came out of seeing it at a festival or seeing it online with one message, with one goal, what would you want them to take away from this film?
To follow your dreams. Like, follow your dreams. Like, do what you want. Like, I never in a million years imagined that I would ever write a movie, let alone star in it. And to see that, it's just amazing. So I think the point of it all is that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Like, follow your dreams. And even if 5 people see the movie, I feel like it's a success. Because at the end of the day, I followed my dreams and I did what I wanted to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, man, you made a movie.
I made a movie.
You made a movie. I mean, it could be a great movie. It could be a not great movie. It doesn't really matter at this point. At the end of the day, you did something that so few people can say. You made a movie.
Exactly. And hopefully it's not my last movie. I think it's just the first of many. But it's definitely something I'm very proud of that film, and I will always be very proud of that film.
Now, you're also working, I know, on a documentary project,
Yes.
Gay in the Life of a Superhero.
So
Tell us a little bit about that project and how it's going and where you're at on that journey.
We're literally down to the wire. We're literally right now filming the documentary right now as we speak. This is some of the pieces of the documentary. The documentary documents the making of the Fagatron 2022 calendar. I teamed up with a co-worker actually, by the name of Chad Hughes, who, again, as I said, is an amazing artist. And we were, talking about working together for a while. And I was a little hesitant because he's very avant-garde. And I was very, in my ways. Up until the time that I met Chad, I was a one-man show. Like, everything I did on my own. I made my own decisions. I beat to my own drum. And Chad really brought something different to my brand, to my product. He's an amazing, amazing artist. And so we started working together. We did one photo shoot. And after that photo shoot, I originally planned on having a movie as 12 different photographers with 12 different looks, of course. But after that first photo shoot, I pretty much begged him to please do my whole calendar. And that's true.
That's fantastic. Man, what are we looking at here behind you? Is this where are we right now?
We are in GW Media Studios right now. This is Chad's studio. So this is what an artist he is. That this is his workroom.
Wow!
He pulled a chair up and pretty much built this amazing set.
That is fantastic, man.
Yeah, this is his creative.
Well, and if you want to have that kind of great creative output, one of the things we always tell everyone who watches the show and all of our creators is surround yourself with the best, most talented people you can find.
I think he's the first artist that I've ever really met and known. So it's amazing to just like vibe with him and get to know him and to work with him. I get emotional even just talking about him because he's such an artist, and I'm so proud to be associated with him. And
that is fantastic. Now, when should we expect the documentary?
Documentary will have its world premiere August 6th at the Galaxia Gala, where I'll be world premiering Fagatron King Galaxia. So it's gonna be a double feature. And like I said, we're down to the wire. We still have one more photo shoot after tonight. Tonight we're actually filming April, the month of April. It's a tribute to Prince, an homage to Prince rather. It's called Fagatron Royalty. So this is the look. The cape was designed for me by an artist by the name of Larry, the designer. So it's a beautiful cape for me. And so that's what we're doing tonight. We're shooting for the month of April, and then we still have one more photo shoot to go. And we actually spent the whole day working on the documentary. It's absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. Like, it's the most beautiful piece of work that I've ever done, and I'm super
And
excited.
now is every month themed a little bit differently? Is that how we're doing that?
It's 12 months, 12 looks, one Fagatron. So it's going to be 12.
Wow.
12 looks. And
that is fantastic.
Yeah. So very, very exciting. It's coming along. Amazing. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, man. Well, it's a lot of work. It really, none of the people realize.
It doesn't even feel like work, though. It doesn't feel like work.
And Fagatron, for next year, I definitely owe you another cover.
I would love that. Definitely love that. We're actually doing a calendar photo book, so that'll be out at the end of the year too. I just found out the name of the calendar photo book. Would you like to know?
That's awesome.
It's called F. So it's going to be a beautiful photo book of a calendar photo book, pretty much.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. That's great. Now, are you doing personal appearances right now as well?
Honestly, no. I have not. I have nothing lined up. It's been a crazy year, as you know, with the pandemic and all. So I'm still kind of hesitant to get out there. I've definitely been busy. So hopefully next year, my dream is to go to San Diego Comic-Con and make a ground entrance. So hopefully next year, I definitely want to get the films into festivals. I know Fagatron King of Galaxia was submitted to a couple festivals, and as soon as the documentary is done, I'll definitely be pursuing.
Awesome, man. Well, so when is your next or your first appearance after COVID and everything is? When is your? Do you have your scheduled appearance yet?
No, I am looking at going into SuperCon this year. So that's in September. So right now I'm just trying to get through my movie premiere, finish up this documentary, and finish up the projects that I have lined up right now. But there's definitely a lot coming. I'm actually working on a series with Chad about Fagatron. Fagatron Lives, it's called. So I'm hoping to get that pilot going, and so we can submit that to all the major networks and all the major outlets, hopefully by the end of next year, middle of next year.
That is fantastic, man. That is great. It is amazing to watch as you kind of follow your passion and take it to all these different places. I think Terry MacGyver in the chat had said, book, film, comic book, game. It's endless.
Cards. I know.
What you can
There's so
do.
many possibilities. It's like so endless. It really is.
Oh, I love that cards.
I also have merchandise you can find on my website, Fagatron.com. Water bottles and towels and T-shirts and stuff like that. This is the Medallion of Hope. It's Fagatron's life source. So you'll always see that on my costumes. So there's just a lot. It's a really exciting time for me. Like,
I already saw some leggings on your website, and I completely love the leggings. I'm so gonna buy one.
Chad actually did.
I am so gonna buy one. It's not even funny. They're so amazing.
All the designs for the collection.
Oh my god, it's so great. Oh, they're fabulous.
It's a lot of fun. At the end of the day,
What kind of things inspire? Now you have, like you said, 12 different looks for the calendar. What kind of things do you look for? What inspires you?
I'm an 80s kid. I grew up in the 80s, so I really look to my icons like Madonna and Prince and Liberace and everyone, Farrah Fawcett, all of them. Like, you'll find elements of all my icons in my work, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with paying tribute to them. I think that a lot of the things that I do are unique. You'll always find something that you might find familiar, but I get a lot of inspiration from my icons.
That is fantastic, because, and that's what fan culture is all about, guys. It really is. It's about celebrating those things that you love that inspire you to want to create and to do more. So, I mean, what you've done here with your Fagatron cosplay today, and just the homage to Prince, you kind of, I feel in the Purple Rain vibes here.
Yes,
it's awesome. So, how about out there today? If when you were out on the convention circuit in 2018, before all of the world shut down and they closed Earth, what did you meet any cosplayers? Anybody that stands out to you? People that were peers and you just thought, man, that rocks.
Well, like I know Murdered Out Ivy. She's absolutely fabulous. I've met her a couple of times, as well as Avra Cosplay. She's amazing. I think I brought something a little different to the circuit. Like, my name is very controversial, but I think that what I'm trying to do is take back the stigma of that word and give it some power. and give it some strength. So when I first came onto the circuit, they didn't even really want to say my name. Like, I wasn't allowed to enter contest. Or they would call me by my first name because they didn't want to say Fagatron. So I'm hoping to break that barrier, because what I'm doing, there's no shame in the name, pretty much.
Well, yeah, let's talk a little bit about that, because again, like you said, and it's a controversial name, because for a straight guy, for me to come out and say, okay, guys, welcome to the Green Fagatron, everybody kind of looks and goes, oh my God, did he just say that?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how it happens so much. And I know women have had this problem with different derogatory terms. Our LGBTQ community has had this problem. The racial communities and ethnic communities have had this problem. How do you go about reclaiming a word and redefining it for people in a way that says, hey, look, not only am I proud of who I am going to own your insult so that you don't own it anymore. You can't hurt me with it. How do you go about doing that, man?
Well, I think that the way that I've gone about it is just by being fearless and taking control of the word. Like, there's no denying I grew up, especially in the time that I grew up, I was called every name in the book. I've been gay since, it seems like it. So I've been called every name in the book. And my goal is to, in 10 years from now, when someone calls a kid a fag, for them to say, I'm not a fag, I'm a Fagatron, I'm a hero.
Oh.
And I really, really hope that at the end of the day, that's what my legacy will be, is taking back the power of that word and turning it into something beautiful and powerful.
I love it. Guys, remember, just like Fagatron, I'll tell you, some heroes are just born that way.
Exactly. Thank you. It's my favorite tagline.
Yeah, man. I love that, and I love the idea. I love the idea of telling our audience, look, guys, no matter who you are, what community you identify with, someone's got something nasty to say about you.
Yeah, of course.
And
nation comes along,
Yeah, and welcome to social media. Everybody's got something bad to say about you. However, if you can own their language, if you can own who you are, then nothing they say can.
There's nothing that anyone could ever say to me that.
That's right. When you see someone standing tall and proud and just taking back the language and saying, you know what, you can't hurt me with this because this is who I am. And again, you've taken something that's been thrown at you since your youth, and you made a hero out of it. You made a hero out of this character. That's fantastic. And we applaud you for that. We got from Chicago. Hello. I don't have your first name because it's got an asterisk. Hi there, Anguino. I'm going to screw that. I know I screwed that up, but hello from Chicago. We're glad you're here. Hello, Terry MacGyver, all the way from Ireland. We're super glad you're here. Guys, make sure you share this video so people can find out more about Fagatron, where he is and what he's doing. King of Galaxia and his documentary, A Gay in the Life of a Superhero, premieres August 6th. Where's your premiere, man?
Premiere is here in Miami. I'm not going to disclose the location just in case. It is a private VIP event, so it's going to be a family. I come from a very big family. I'm the youngest of 10 children. So my family is coming down, and it's just going to be a really, really special evening of family and friends. So I'm just really, really excited about it. It's a gala. It's a Galaxia gala. So it's going to be a galactic theme, and everyone has to dress up galactic. So I'm just really, really excited about that. And then King of Galaxia is going to actually have its world premiere online in the following evening at 8 p.m. Tickets are now available for that at Eventbrite. So you can purchase those tickets and catch the world premiere of Fagatron King of Galaxia August 7th at 8 p.m. It's a very special night that Jonathan has planned with some behind-the-scenes footage and whatnot. And then we're going to kind of take a pause because we are submitting to festivals and whatnot. And then hopefully I'll have a streaming distribution kind of situation for both films by the end of the year, I would say.
That is awesome, man. That was a great plan. I can't wait to see what you guys have come up with and cooked up in there. We've got to take one more commercial break. When we come back on the other side, though, we're going to wrap up the interview. We're going to find out how the community, how the family, how are people loving what Fagatron is bringing out and what he's creating. So we're going to ask those questions on the other side. Stay tuned in and stay logged on because we'll be right back.
In the summer of 1953, private investigator Will Lucky Marks was working as the in-house private eye for Arcane Pacific Pictures. Trapped inside the studio with the killer, Lucky must find the killer before time runs out. Lot 28. Own it today. Available iTunes and Amazon.com.
Welcome, Glasscock Park, to this glorious day!
Today is your lucky day. We got some great stuff. This is Glasscock Park.
Marvelous!
Thank you.
Come on, let's go, let's go! I don't have all day, people!
Now, it's time.
Tell your friends, huh?
And we're back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, guys. I'm GW Pomichter with the Hangin' with Web show right here live on HWWS Web TV. You can catch an interview episode of the Hangin' with Web show on our Facebook page every morning at 9 a.m. There's a replay from one of the interviews that we have on our YouTube channel. We have over 800 interviews to choose from. Please get in there and check. We've got interviews with celebrities, cosplayers, authors, artists, filmmakers, musicians, creative minds of all kinds are coming to the Hangin' with Web show, and they're going to tell you their stories and about their journey. So check out one of those interviews. We're hanging out tonight with our good friend Veronica Foy from Cosplay Multiverse Magazine, and of course with the one, the only Fagatron. Hey, there he is again. So, man, you are the youngest of 10.
Wow.
So I gotta ask, the same as I ask myself this question every morning. You get up one morning, you put on your most flamboyant cosplay, and you go and you say, Mom and Dad, I'm gonna make a movie called Fagatron, King of Galaxia. And this is my character. What do you think? What do Mom and Dad say when that happens? On that day, what does Mom and face? I know my mom, when I said, look, I'm going to be a professional YouTuber, she went. So give us a little bit of that. How's the family feel about what you're doing, man?
Well, you know, it's a big Puerto Rican family, okay? So my mom is old school Puerto Rican. My dad passed a very long time ago. So my mom pretty much raised all 10 of us on her own. My mom she's very supportive, like extremely supportive of me and everything that I'm doing. I think at first it was, everyone just thought like, what am I doing? Like they thought I was crazy probably. But I think that as the years have gone on, and I think they really see my passion, they really see, my commitment to this project and to this brand. And, they're all for it. Like I said, they're all going to be here for the premiere. They're all very excited. And I can't complain. I'm very blessed in that.
No, it's fantastic because you know what? If you're going to be a creative artist of any sort, you really need to have a support group. You really need to have a supportive family and community around you, because this is a wonderful, weird career of ups and downs, and you know, you get as you know, you get a lot of no's before you get a yes, and you get a lot of there are those days when you wake up and you're like, I'm on top of the world. I can't believe I'm getting paid to do this. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then there are other days when you're like, what was I thinking that day? I should go. I'm gonna go and become the fry guy. I need to be the fry guy, because that guy, at least people understand him. So it's great to have a supportive, you know, family and a supportive community around you. Since you started doing conventions and doing being a part of this creative cosplay community, what's that been like for you? How's the community been toward you? How do you feel about the community that you're a part of?
I think it's a balance. It's a nice balance, you know. Like, some people don't get it. Some people, you know, there's a lot of hurt behind that word, you know, and some people are really, really, you know, traumatized by that word, you know, fag, which is the word.
Yeah.
So, you know, a lot of people don't get it. How can you call yourself that? How can you say that? But then there's those who are just like so excited and so happy. You know, I love when I go to the conventions and I have kids coming up to me after you know, a contest or something, telling me that I was their favorite and thank you, and you know, you're my hero and stuff like that. So, you know, you can't please everyone. So I'm doing this for those who like it and those who want it. So, you know, I think that it's been a journey. You know?
That's fantastic. No, it's good. And to chase that dream and to take it to where you've taken it. You know, you're looking at, guys, remember August, you can check out King of Galaxia, the Fagatron movie. You can also check out Fagatron's documentary series, A Gay in the Life of a Superhero. They premiere on August 6, 2021. Check those out. Veronica,
yes.
Cosplay Multiverse Magazine was your dream.
Yes.
And how's it going? How's it going?
It's going fantastic, actually, with all the submissions. And please, if you're a cosplayer, we're still accepting every month. And actually, we've had our first distribution to the Jay and Silent Bob Secret Stash, July. And then Fagatron is going to go next week. So I am so very excited. From here on out, we're going to have our magazines displayed in the Jay Silent Bob Secret Stash. So this is going to be amazing. It's going to be so big for you, Fagatron. I cannot wait.
Thank you. Thank you so much, by the way, Veronica. It's very admirable. I love your magazine. It's really something that all the kids, all the cosplay community should really, really support you. And, you know, it's nice to have an outlet.
Yes, please send me your pictures, your bio. If you have a project, I will promote you. I will put you in the front cover like I did with Fagatron. And we have, it comes out every month. So at the end of the 28 something days, I put the magazine all together, you know, distribute it and sell it out. So it's you can check it out. So please do.
That is awesome. So what are I mean, I know this is Fagatron's second time in Cosplay Multiverse.
Yes.
So what are readers saying? What are readers saying about Fagatron? Are they excited about what's going on?
Well, August just came out 2 days ago, and so far we've sold 10 magazines.
Outstanding. Well, that's good. I mean, you know, this is that's right. This is again, this is a great. Yeah. Well, this is the ups and the downs of the creative community, right? And 10 going off the shelves right now is better than none. Then there'll be 100, and then there'll be 200, and before you know it, you won't be able to keep up.
I think that every journey.
Good. That's what I want.
Every journey starts somewhere, so you know, don't give up, Veronica. I think that you have a wonderful future, definitely, with the magazine.
That is awesome, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We've been hanging out right here online with Fagatron, the one and only. You guys got to check him out. The links are down below right now, rolling across the screen. Check those links out. Go and like him on all of we got the Instagram and Facebook and all the places down below. Check them all out. You can check him out on his website. You can also check out Veronica Foya, Corrupted V Cosplay. Check her out on Facebook. But check out Cosplay Multiverse Magazine. The August edition is out now, so check out the cover piece on Fagatron. You're gonna love it. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for coming and enjoying our this is I think our third broadcast from the new set and the new studio. We're excited to we're so excited to be here, and we're so excited to bring you some fantastic creative artists like Fagatron, like Veronica. Next time we see Veronica, maybe we'll get her on here in her full cosplay.
Yes, hopefully.
There you go. So, guys, in the meantime, stay tuned in and stay logged on and see who we're hanging with.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.